Okay, hi guys, so today I'm doing a first initial review on this wig. So I had initially filmed this video yesterday and I had kept the hair just really long, and I was looking over the footage and I was like, that does not look good. So I didn't want to cut layers in this hair, but I ended up cutting layers and I think it looks so much better. I think I did a better job with the blending at the top, so I like how this video came out a lot better. So this hair is from cocoblackhair.com, which I will leave in the description box below. And this is the Brazilian Virgin Yaki Straight full glueless wig. So basically it's all lace, but right at the top it's a silk based closure. So the difference between silk and lace basically is lace has all those little tiny holes and silk looks more natural, like a scalp. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but up close, it's a very big difference, silk between lace. If you want to get a wig that looks really natural, I would highly suggest silk. Even though it's a little bit more expensive, silk looks way closer to like an actual scalp. And one thing I liked about this wig was the the scalp came a little bit darker, because usually the scalps come like this bright white or even like with like a purplish tint to it, and this actually was a little bit tinted, which I liked because my scalp is naturally a little bit darker because I am darker. So if you don't like the color of the scalp, you can always put it in a water with like tea bags, like hot water. I know that's how some people dye it, or you can always take dilute brown hair dye and, you know, dye your closure as well. So this is Yaki Straight, which I do really like. I actually am now starting to prefer Yaki hair over Brazilian hair because Yaki looks so much more natural. Like, I feel like if I were to look at myself and I didn't know that I was wearing a wig, like, I would think that this was my real hair, because the texture, it's not, especially I feel like on me, I don't like want to stereotype that every person who is like Caucasian or whatever has very silky hair, but for me, when I see this kind of hair, I feel like it's passable because it doesn't look like Barbie hair, if that makes any sense. I don't know if you guys are following me, but I feel like usually people, at least for me, my hair is a little bit thicker and it does have that kind of yaki texture. Like, I don't really know how to explain it, but I feel like this could blend so much better with my natural hair because it's thick. I can get it straight, but it's not like Brazilian straight, you know what I mean? So yeah, this does have a little bit of texture to it when you feel it. It is a little bit kind of crinkly. When I first got this out of the packaging, it was very, very rough. Like, when I was running my fingers through it, it just felt rough and it was shedding. But once I styled it and put a little bit of oil in it, it feels really, really nice. Like, if someone were to take their hands and run them through this wig, they would think it's my natural hair just because of the way it feels. It feels so natural. I feel like it looks really natural. And also, I think the thickness of it is a little bit thin for some people's liking, but I like it like this because I feel like I like my straight hair a little bit thin, and I feel like it looks really, really natural. So this wig was originally maybe like 20 inches, so it came to about here, and I did cut it right here just so that the ends can be a little bit more straighter. And I did put these little kind of layers in the front so that they could swoop like this, if you guys can see that. So the only thing about this wig is the silk base top only extends to about here. So if you wanted to do a side part, you would have to kind of shift your wig to the side because everything else is lace, and if you want that silk, you would have to switch it a little bit. This does come with combs all around and adjustable straps in the back, which I really like. This honestly this also fits my head really nicely because sometimes I'll get wigs and they don't feel snug or secure. This feels really secure. It has about, I think it has 6 combs in it, so this I would feel really confident wearing outside because I feel like if someone were to like pull it or just like it gets snagged to something, it wouldn't rip off because I feel like it is really secure on my head. And yeah, I am honestly really in love with this wig. When I wore it yesterday, I didn't really like it because I didn't cut any layers into it, but let me tell you, layers make a huge difference. When I first had this wig on, like, I feel like I have a big forehead, but yesterday my forehead looked so big without the layers in it. So yeah, I tried to get it as flat as possible. Up here I did use a curling wand, and I sprayed some hairspray, and I kind of just laid the wand down like this so that it didn't look so high, because it did look a little bit kind of like cone headish. But yeah, overall I really love this wig. This is one of those wigs where if I don't want to like put any heat on my hair, I would have no problem wearing this out, because I feel like it looks so natural. And yesterday I was gonna cut it into a bob, and I'm really glad that I didn't, because I think this looks so pretty. So yeah, and also the seller was really sweet. Sometimes when I'm dealing with hair companies like overseas, sometimes they can be a little bit rude, but she was really nice. We had really great communication, so if you guys have any questions about any of the wigs, their customer service is really good. So yeah, again, all the links for this wig will be in the description box below, all the specs, and I would highly recommend the website. I really love the hair. Again, this is what it looks like. I just took out a little bit of my baby hairs. Again, everything will be in the description box below. I really love this wig, like so much. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.